So for the man who's had a tough few weeks, the music world was shocked last month when the singer Stephen Gately tragically died on the island of Mallorca. His fellow Boys Own bandmates accompanied his body back to Ireland, stayed with him the night before the funeral, and then sang during the service. Here to talk about those difficult few weeks, please welcome back Ronan Keating. Ronan, I'm not going to trawl over all those old coals which have been well raked over the past few weeks, but it strikes me not only was it hard for you, he's a great, very close friend, but you also had to do your grieving in public, which can't have made life very easy.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of went through it with my mum as well 11 years ago when she passed away. And I guess it is odd. I mean, I never had to grieve when I wasn't in this industry, so I haven't known it any other way, I suppose. There's one way of looking at it, but it was tough. But I have to say, the public and the media, everyone were amazing. You know, mostly. It was unbelievable. That kind of helped us get through it almost, the way people, the respect people showed for Stephen. And to us, and to the family, and so on. It was amazing.
Did the public reaction surprise you? The fact that it was so considerate?
It was incredible, though, globally, the reaction, you know, that came back to us was unbelievable. We didn't realise how loved, I know we all loved him, but we didn't realise how much globally Stephen was loved. It was incredible. And even from, you know, the industry and from, you know, even the movie world, everywhere, everyone, you know, the letters that were sent to us, the messages that were sent to us, it was incredible. But really the public, you know, especially on the day of the funeral, was unbelievable. You know, it was very moving. But it lifted our spirit in a way, almost.
How much of a shock was it? Was it enormous?
I don't think I've dealt with it, Alan, to be really honest with you. I've never known anything like it. It was just so final, you know. I've never known anything like it. With my mum, she was sick for a while, and we were told 3 months before she passed away that, you know, she had 3 months, 3 to 6 months. I think subconsciously you build up a wall, you know, a defence mechanism that you kind of prepare yourself. With Theo, he was 33 years of age. He's, you know, a whole lot of living left to do. He was so positive about life and about the future with the band and you know, in his life personally.
And healthy? Healthier than he's ever been. I mean, so it just doesn't make any sense to us at all. You know, we still don't realise it's happened. What's come out also is that you're obviously close as a group, but you and he were particularly close.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were brothers, all of us, really, you know, we were, and the last 3 years have been incredibly special. We bonded more in these 3 years than we did in the first, well, in the last 16, I mean. I guess we're men now, we've grown up, and we just realise different things in our lives and realise how important we are to each other. So the four of us have been sticking together, really, you know, as tight as we can, because we feel when we're together, he's with us, he's in the room, and that helps us. But yes, Theo and I were close. I mean, we spent as much time as we could together. I mean, he was my best pal. We just laughed all the time. We had a sense of humour that we got each other, you know, and we understood it, and it's hard to think that person's gone. I don't have that now, and it's hard, you know. I
was reading one of the newspaper interviews that you were saying, you know, it makes you question your faith.
Yeah, again, like I did when my mum passed away, it was weird. I just, you know, I thought, I can't figure this out. He's only 33. Shane has been great, you know. Shane is very spiritual and a great believer. And Shane, we call him Father Shano, because, I mean, he's helped us get through this as well. He's speaking to us and, you know, kind of guiding us in a way, because we've been angry, we've been, you know, upset, we've questioned our faith, all these different things. But I think it comes back to, you know, God has his way, and we've kind of, you know, we realise that, and you kind of accept it. It's hard. I mean, I'm still dealing with it. I haven't accepted it, I guess, but I'm still dealing with it.
I think you carry it. You know, there's no easy formula. It's not going to overnight disappear, is it? It's a steady process. As you say, you need to go through all those emotions.
Yeah.
You know, grief, anger, all those things.
Well, definitely. We're going through them, all of us, the four of us, constantly, and the family, everybody.
There's talk of you coming as a band onto X Factor. I mean, can you see the band performing live again?
I don't think X Factor's happening, but really what we've decided is we're going to make this album. We had already started the Boys On album, which is nice to think that we have a couple of songs with Stephen's voice on there. So we're going to finish this album, which we're excited about now in a way. We weren't sure when it, you know, firsthand, but now we've decided we're excited. We're getting into it.
That's what you'll need to do, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is to make it positive right now. We have all those years that have gone by have now got to be vindicated in a way by what comes after.
Yeah, that's it. And we know that the fans would want to hear him on this record. Most importantly, I know Theo would want people to hear him. And that's why we're doing it.
They'll also hear him on your Christmas one.
Yeah, he's on Little Drummer Boy, which is nice. I mean, it's at first when you know, Stephen passed, this was coming out in a couple of weeks. I was thinking the last thing I'm going to do is go on the road and promote this record or do anything like that. My heart wasn't in anything. And, you know, talking to my wife Yvonne and talking to my management and friends and family, and they said, listen, go, get back into work, do it, and think about it. You know, Steo's on the record, he's on Little Drummer Boy, people will want to hear that, you know, get out and do it. So I thought, yeah, you're right, and getting back to work has been great. It's helped me a lot. Talking about it, it's almost like counselling every day, you know.
Yeah. Stephen was also writing a children's book.
He was, yeah. We're trying to finish it now. Andrew, his partner, knows the ending, so you know we're working together to try and get the book finished as soon as possible. And it was one of Steo's dreams, so that's why we're going to finish it. He really put his heart and soul into it. What
do you think are the great strengths of Boyzone as a band compared with others?
Oh, more now than ever. I think it's. I think, you know, I saw the headline in one of the newspapers about a week ago, but someone had written "Band of Brothers," and I think more than anything, I think that's what we are now. We're a unit, tighter than we've ever been. And maybe we were always that way. We just didn't realise that it took something like this. And but we're closer than we've ever been, and it's the real deal. You know, it's absolute real deal with the four of us.
Well, you know, this is your new one, Winter Songs.
Yeah.
Great fun. The last one was inspired by your mum.
Yeah.
And this one by Christmas.
Well, yeah,
which
exactly.
A nicer,
festive
happier thing. So tell us a bit about this.
Basically, you know, with the success of Songs for My Mother, the kind of concept record idea was, you know, like finding a little project and making a record on the side while making the Boyzone album. I thought was a fun thing to do. I enjoyed it so much making that album. So the label and I talked about it. We came up with this idea to do this for Christmas, and it's something we don't do this side of the water. It's a big American thing. All Bon Jovi, Bruce Springsteen, you know, Backstreet Boys. They've all done Christmas albums over the years, and we don't seem to do it over here. So I thought, why not have a crack at it?
Do you feel when you come out of the band and you're on your own again, do you feel, oh, right, it's me now? Or is there a degree of, oh, gosh, it's only me?
Yeah, well, I have to say,
here now.
Since I got back with the lads, it is a bit scary. It's scary. It's weird because you find comfort in numbers, obviously. And, you know, this is on my own shoulders now. It's easier when there's loads of us. So, yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking, but I enjoy it. I like getting out and I like singing and performing. I like writing. So, you know, this is what I do. This is all I know, you know.
Favourite tracks on this?
Obviously, Little Drummer Boy is the song that I keep playing over and over again. Scars is pretty, but the title track, Winter Songs, is a pretty special song.
So, more plans to do more solo work anyway? We'll see
well, this is out now. The priority really now is to finish the Boyzone album, which is going to come out early next year. It's going to probably come out middle of March, which is, you know, that means we don't have a whole lot of time. We'll be shooting videos soon. We'll be, you know, finishing the single, getting the record ready. I have a tour, Australia, New Zealand, January, February, and then end of Feb, March, I'm in the UK on tour. So,
there'll be no time to worry.
No, that's it. We'll just get the album out and then we'll see what happens. We don't know what we're going to do after the album. But right now our focus is on that album.
You are assured of a heck of a lot of support.
From I have already. Thank you to everyone. It's been amazing. Amazing. They've really looked after us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ronan Keating.
Thanks, Alan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.